Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to English period. Our value of the month is respect. The way of treating or thinking about something or someone. Today our lesson is about making sentences using the correct punctuations. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to identify the use of a punctuation and to create sentences independently. So let's move on to our keywords. So I will say the keywords and you will repeat the keywords and you will clap your hands. Let's have some fun with our keywords. Number 1, punctuation mark. Number 2, question mark. Number 3, exclamation mark. Number 4, full stop. Number 5, end of a sentence. So these are a few keywords that we are going to be using in our lesson today. So let's recap, class. We have learned about the different punctuations, but we focused on 3. First one was exclamation mark. Second one was a full stop. A period is a full stop. And the third one is a question mark. So an exclamation mark, you all know it's used when there is exciting sentences. A full stop is when you tell a sentence, a simple sentence. A question mark is when you ask a question. You all know that, am I right? Good job. So let us move on to today's lesson. This is a warm-up. Whenever you want to get energized, you can click on this link and you can do your lesson. Right, let's move to our challenges. So, our masterminds are going to create sentences independently with the correct punctuations. Our bright sparks are going to apply correct punctuations independently in a sentence. And our superstars are going to identify the correct punctuations in a sentence. So let us move to our lesson, and that is punctuations. Now, class, I have here a slide that says, can you write a sentence underneath each picture in the comic strip using a full stop to describe what is happening? Click the sentence for an example. So class, I'm going to show you an example. And what I would like you to do is, I would like you to tell me one sentences with different punctuations. If it's a full stop, if it's an exclamation or a question mark. So the first sentence is, the girl was going to see her grandma. So class, this is a normal sentence. This is just telling a sentence. So here we are going to use a full stop. Can you tell me any other sentence that you can think of? Great job. The girl is wearing a red coat. Excellent, class. So let's move on to the next one. She met a wolf in the woods. So it is just a normal sentence. So we are going to put a full stop. Amazing. She thought grandma looked very strange. Means she didn't like, she thought that grandma looked very different. And so this is how we used a full stop here because it is just a telling sentence. The woodcutter arrived and scared the wolf away. So it was not a grandma, it was a fox that was hiding in the grandma's bed, and the woodcutter came and chased him away. So these are only telling sentences, so we are only using a full stop. Now, let's move on to our next one. So what I want you to do is I want my mind masters to write a sentence on their own about anything that they want with a full stop. I want my I want my bright sparks to um, to just to read and tell me what sentence, what punctuations we are going to use. But I want you to give me read a sentence just by using a full stop. And I want my superstars. When I read a sentence, you need to tell me whether I'm going to use a full stop, or I'm going to use a question mark, or I need to use a full stop. Okay? So this is what you are going to do for me. Okay. So class, can you write a question beginning with each of the question words on this hand and ending in a question mark right above the picture of each finger? So class, this is your hand, and these are we are going to use only question marks here. So we are going to create sentences with only question marks. So first is who, what, where, when, and why. So these are some of the pictures, and you can make sentences, or you can make sentences with a question mark. Means you are going to create questions with these pictures and these words. So first one, let's look at it. Who is coming to the party? What is that? It's a question. What present did you get? What is it? Excellent. It's a question. Where did the spider go? It's a question. When can we have ice cream? What is it? It's a question. So we use a question mark. Why are you dressed up? It is asking a question. Good job. Can you write some more questions for each finger using your own ideas? Okay, let's see if you can write. Good job. So class, let's move on to our next slide. All these children are being very noisy. Can you write what you think each child is shouting using an exclamation mark? So class, look at the picture and imagine what would they have been saying. For example, I'm going to show you some examples. This will cool you off. Sorry. This will cool you off, cool you down. Get ready to soak. Do you see? These are all exclamation marks. Oh no, not a water balloon. It's an excitement. I'm going to squirt you both. It's an excitement. This is so much fun. So whenever you express your feelings, you use an exclamation mark. So we've done question mark, a full stop, and a exclamation mark. Now class, these are two superheroes. The superheroes, these superheroes are here to help make the sentence super. But which superhero are you going to call? If the sentence need an exclamation mark, you need exclamation mark girl. If the sentence need a question mark, you need captain question mark. Click on the superhero needed for each sentence. So class, if this sentence need a question mark, you will click on the captain question. If this sentence need exclamation mark, you will click on exclamation mark girl. So what an amazing class you are. What are you going to put here? Is this a question or is it an exclamation mark? Good job. So we are going to click on the exclamation mark girl. Excellent. So that is correct. Let's move on to the next one. Which way is the fair? Which way is the fair? So tell me, is this a question or is this an exclamation mark? Amazing. It is a question. So we are going to click on captain question mark. Let's see if we are correct. Amazing, brilliant class. Yes, we are going to use a question mark. Next one. How old are your sisters? How old are your sisters? Is it a question or is it an exclamation mark? Amazing. Yes, it is a question. So here comes Captain Question Mark. There you go. It is a question mark. Let's move on to the next one. How incredible the magic show was. How incredible the magic show was. Is it a question or is it an exclamation mark? Amazing, class. It is an exclamation mark. So we are going to click on exclamation mark girl. Good job. Let's move on to our next one. What shall I wear to my cousin's wedding? What shall I wear to my cousin's wedding? Is it a question or is it an exclamation mark? Yes, it is a question, so it goes to a captain question mark. You are correct again. Amazing work, class. Now, I have spin the wheel. So we are going to spin the spinners. Can you write the sentence using the theme and the punctuation chosen by the spinner? So I am going to spin whenever you have the time, class, and you can spin and you can make your own sentences at your own leisure at home whenever you want to practice. So it's going to work like this. You are going to spin and it's got space. So now you're going to create a sentence with using space and you are going to make a sentence with a question mark. So you will use these two to create a sentence. You can say, how fast did the rocket go in the space? So that is a question. So you will use a question mark. So similarly, you will make different, you will spin the wheel and you will get different words and you will make different punctuations. So you will use a different words with different punctuation and practice your sentences, class. It's going to be fun. So class, we have come to the end of the exit, our lessons. Here's an exit ticket. What you can do is you can, whenever you have the time, copy the link and you can play your quizzes and you can send some of your works that you made the sentences to your teacher. I'm sure she'll be very excited to see it. And yeah, and don't forget, every student is important to us. Okay, Assalamu alaikum. Have a nice day.